Hey guys, waiting for people to join. Nobody's here. Hopefully, someone joins. Just waiting for people to join. Post this on my Instagram. So, I'm hoping people join. I see one person's here. Let's see. I see I've got a couple people here. Um, I'm just getting started. Hey Zachary. I just started this a minute or so ago, and I just took the pizza out of the oven like 30 seconds ago. So I'm gonna let it cool for a few minutes, but and also wait for some more people. But I've been kind of wanting to do this live stream for a long time. Like back when I tried to get the streaming to work before, and I couldn't make it work. I just got pissed off and didn't bother trying to figure it out. So, anyway, what I was hoping to do with this is to um, hopefully do like a stream every month or a couple times a month, maybe, and where I will have a different pizza and we'll talk about the pizza and the movies. Well, briefly the pizza, but it'll mostly just be like pizza and a movie. That's what uh, I'm hoping to do. I am vegetarian. I do eat vegan sometimes. Um, but when it comes to pizza, I usually just eat vegetarian. But I usually, if I'm making my own or if I'm ordering it from somewhere, I usually get jalapenos. Um, I'm not a fan of pineapple on the pizza. I mean, I'll eat it, but it's not, I don't go out of my way for that. Um, but I like jalapenos. I like onions, peppers, you know, pretty much anything. I don't eat meat on my pizza. I don't eat meat in general, so I don't eat it on my pizza, but all the other veggies I'll eat. And pineapple's okay, but not my favorite. I'm not a fan of sweet and savory together. Like I don't like sweet and salty, like chocolate, peanuts and stuff like I don't like that kind of stuff or chocolate pretzels. Um, so I don't typically like that kind of stuff. That's why I don't care for pineapple. I like a loaded veggie. Sometimes I'll get a taco pizza, but I just have them not put the meat and then everything else on it, and that's pretty good too. I like banana peppers and green peppers and olives and green olives and I mean all that stuff's good. This is just a basic pizza. This is this is the new Chuck E. Cheese pizza that apparently is like exclusive to Kroger stores and Kroger owns Ralph's and a bunch of other chains. So when I saw this, my buddy Danny Sinistalker, I don't know if any of you watch his channel, but he got one a week or so ago and he ate it on his channel. And he got the pepperoni one. He got the pepperoni one and and he had high C with his. So I got the cheese ones. These just came out. JKS 80s. These haven't been out for very long, but anyway, he got the pepperoni one and high C. So I told him I was going to get the cheese one and have Capri Sun with it, since it's sort of a kid themed pizza. I mean, did you guys go to Chuck E. Cheese as a kid? I mean, I'm an 80s kid, so Chuck E. Cheese was around a lot more in the 80s, I guess. I think they still have locations, but I don't know if they still do the kids pizza parties or what. But yeah, check out. It's at Kroger. This is the back of the box. It looks just like a standard frozen pizza, but I wanted to give it a try and see if it was any good. Um, and it looks like it says you get 250 free e-tickets. So I don't know if that means you can go to Chuck E. Cheese and you get these free tickets. No Chuck E. Cheese in the UK. Big one, Chuck E. There's one like 40 minutes away from me, but I don't know if it's even still open. But yeah, I've been wanting to do like a live stream and like hang out with you guys because it's been a really long time. And I thought we could talk about movies and I would show you this pizza and tell you if it's terrible or if you should try it out. I just took it out of the oven like a few minutes ago and I was letting it cool a little bit before I cut it so everything doesn't come off of the pizza. But but yeah, so I'm hoping to talk movies. I have a stack of movies beside me of stuff I've watched recently, and I have not seen Scream yet. I was planning to see it earlier today, but the plans changed, so I'll be seeing it tomorrow early afternoon. But so far, I'm hearing fairly good things. Um, Chuck E. Cheese pizza, Capri Sun, and an Alien Area 51. Yeah, it is. I love Alien Area 51 stuff. I love that stuff. Um, so so yeah, that's what I'm doing, and I'm hoping to make this like a regular stream. And I don't know if I should do it like every 2 weeks or once a month or you know or what. So I went to the movies the last time I was actually at the theater. Um, I saw uh, Halloween Kills, and I wanted to go see Black Friday with Bruce Campbell, but it was not playing anywhere near me for some reason. So that's another movie I haven't seen yet. There's two movies that I really wanted to see that I haven't seen yet, and one of them is Antlers, and the other one was Black Friday. And there were a couple of other ones earlier in the year that I didn't see that I do want to check out, but I kind of just forgot about them. And one of them was Malignant. I've heard some people say it was really good, and I've heard other people say it was meh, kind of meh. So I never really looked into that one for whatever reason. But yeah, I know you can buy Black Friday. I was at Walmart the other day and I didn't see it there. So hopefully I don't have to like special order it or something. But Avengers Endgame. I wanted to see that one, and I also wanted to see Spider-Man. I never got around to that either. Because the whole there's a bunch of, more COVID stuff going on, and so I have an aunt who's elderly, and I, visit her often and stuff, and I don't wanna, be around a ton of people and then end up, she ends up sick or something because of me. So I've kind of been staying away from, places where there's a lot of people. So most of my movie watching has been, out of my own collection. Um, so yeah, you guys wanna hang on a second and I'll go bring me back a couple slices of this wonderful frozen pizza, in case I eat it and it's terrible and I die, then you guys can avoid it. All right, I'll be right back. I'll go grab me a couple pieces. Okay, let's see. Wasn't the original Freddy Krueger makeup? I don't know. It looks like a pizza. Okay, so here it is. Here is the Chuck E. Cheese frozen cheese pizza. It looks and smells pretty much like your average frozen pizza. The crust is fairly thin on this. So we'll try it out and we'll see if it's any good. I remember, as a kid liking the pizza at Chuck E. Cheese, but I don't know, if that's because I was a little kid. It could be complete garbage for all I know now. So we'll give this a try and we'll see. Well, the crust is crispy. That's for sure. You know what? Honestly, it just tastes like your basic frozen cheese pizza. I think this was like $6 or something. The sauce isn't bad. Cheese is good. The crust is crisp. I would say the crust is more crispy than most pizzas. Let's try out the Capri Sun Roaring Waters Tropical Tide. Oh, yeah. That's pretty good. I wanted the regular Capri Sun, but they were out, so I had to get this Roaring Waters stuff. It doesn't look like there's any sauce. You can see some sauce on this one. It's covered in cheese. You can't see anything else. So yeah, that's not bad. I mean, it's like a frozen pizza, so it's not much different than, I don't know, like Red Baron or something. I think my buddy Danny Sinestalker, he got the pepperoni one, and he said it was pretty good. He said that when he went to the restaurant, the pizza was so terrible that the frozen pizza was better than what he had. so so yeah, that's pretty good. Not bad. It's just like your frozen pizza. That's the Chuck E. Cheese. I got the cheese pizza. Oh yeah, it looks like Chuck E. Cheese. I don't know. He's not nearly as frightening as he used to be as a kid. They've changed his image. Tombstone pizza. That's good too. So yeah, that's this. For those of you just joining, I was trying out the Chuck E. Cheese frozen pizza and this Capri Sun, and I think the verdict is if you like frozen pizza, you're probably gonna like it. It does have a thin, crispy crust. Um, you know, it tastes just like your average frozen pizza. So not terrible. I probably won't die from it. Um, so yeah. So I wanted to do that, and then I thought we could talk about movies and just kind of hang out. And I have a stack of movies that I have watched recently. And hey, Death Central. Hey, Bones. So yeah, I thought we'd hang out and talk about movies. And I'm thinking about hey Ben, I'm thinking about doing like this kind of a thing maybe every, I don't know, once a month, maybe every 3 weeks or something like that. You guys can let me know. But where I will get a different pizza, not necessarily frozen, and and then we will talk movies. You're here to find out if that pizza is good. You know what? This is what I've eaten so far of it. It's not bad, but it's not like it tastes like your average frozen pizza. I guess I was expecting a little bit more out of a Chuck E. Cheese frozen pizza, but honestly, I'm not sure if Chuck E. Cheese pizza is actually good, or if when I was a kid I thought it was good. But it tastes just like your average frozen pizza. So if you get frozen pizzas and you like them, you're probably going to like this. It's nothing spectacular, but I will say this, the crust is thin and it is crispy. Yeah, I got the plain cheese one. There's either plain cheese or pepperoni. And my buddy Danny Sinestalker, he got the pepperoni one and reviewed it on his channel. And I told him I was going to get the cheese one. And also, I don't eat pepperoni anyway, but it's not the same without the animatronic band staring you down. Well, yeah, that frightening. Like I always wondered if those things were going to come alive and murder us all. So if you get it, you're just going to say this is just like every other frozen pizza. Except I will say the crust is crispier than most frozen pizzas. So so that's that. Normally, when I get a frozen pizza, I add stuff to it because I like jalapenos on my pizza. Ben, it was like $6. So it's like your middle of the road. frozen pizza. But I was thinking like on future streams, I'll try like, I'll get pizzas from around here and stuff like that. You don't have Chuck E. Cheese or probably not. I think Chuck E. Cheese is just a US thing. I don't know, man. Chuck E. Cheese was kind of creepy. And you could like play games and win these tickets, and you had to have a million tickets to get anything decent. And then it was all garbage anyway. They have a croissant crust pizza from Digiorno. Is it good? Yeah, most kids like it because it's basically you're there and there's this animatronics band playing music, and it's more about the experience than it is the pizza, I think. But as a kid, you think Chuck E. Cheese rules. Hmm. Yeah, this is just like your average frozen pizza. Chuck E. Cheese was founded in 19 Oh, wow. I didn't realize that Chuck E. Cheese was founded by Atari. So yeah, we can talk about movies or whatever. I have a stack of stuff I've watched recently sitting here, or you guys can ask me questions or whatever. I also like hot sauce on my pizza. Hey, Robert. I know, Ben. I was happy that you got a new picture up too on Instagram. Have you seen Victor Crowley, Ben? Ghoulies, I liked Ghoulies 2 better. I mean, I like both, but I do like Ghoulies 2. I liked Victor Crowley. I thought it was a good one. Felissa Rose was really good in it. Ghoulies 4. I haven't seen Scream. I'm going tomorrow. I was going to see it earlier today, but my plans changed. I've heard good things so far. I didn't see that documentary about Kane Hodder, but I heard good things about it, I believe. like the Hatchet movies too. I love the Hatchet movies. They're fun. I really wanna go to TFW this year. I don't have my tickets or anything yet, but I've really been considering it. I just miss it. I haven't been to a con since before the pandemic. That's awesome that you still have the buttons. The Ghoulies prop was awesome, I thought. Trick or Treat Studios. One of my friends went to see Scream last night. Well, no, a few nights ago in California. And she thought they were doing the actor panel at the theater she was at, but they ended up doing it at another theater and they like had a big screen there. So she was kind of pissed off about it. I really want a Chucky, Trick or Treat Studios Chucky doll. Um, and also a gremlin, like especially Gizmo. And I would and a stripe. I would want a stripe too. I like some of the other ones they've done, like Billy the Puppet, and they have the clown from Dead Silence. But I am afraid of clowns, so I don't really want any clowns in my room. The only clown I have in my room is Captain Spaulding. Oh, and I take that back. I do have a clown. I have a Jack Attack uh, prop replica that my buddy Eric Bindle, Horror Man Cave, made. Um, I have that in my room too, the Jack Attack. And I recently got a from Demonic Toys, a prop replica from him of Teddy. I don't think I made a video on that one. Well, let me go through some of these in this stack. Oh, he's not doing them anymore? Oh. Yeah, I can show you the Teddy one. Hold on a second. It's over here. Here he is. This is the Teddy, replica from Demonic Toys. I wanted one of those bennies also, and I didn't get one. But then I heard like half of them didn't even work. Like I know a few people that got him, and like his face is like latex and his mouth and stuff. He's pretty awesome. Um, yeah, I have I know a few people that got those bennies from the movie Benny Loves You, and half of them like they worked once and then they didn't work anymore. I know he's so cute. Well, and tough, but like it's a nice bear too. I like teddy bears in general. I have I have a lot of teddy bears anyway, so I really like this. But yeah, that's the teddy. Demonic Toys Teddy. But yeah, I like these kind of things, especially from movies you don't hear about as much, you know? Like I like the demonic toys movies and full moon. I like full moon stuff and all of that. So you're ready for me to go through this stack? Some of these were not good, let me just tell you. Like this first one. Have I seen Mrs. Five? No, I haven't seen Mrs. Five. No, you know what? I haven't seen Mrs. 45, that's what you meant. I haven't seen that one. I have heard about it, but I've not seen that one. And I don't think it's new. I think it's pretty old. So I'm not sure why I how I missed it. Unless it's a type of movie it's not that, isn't my one of my favorites and I just left it out. Yeah, I didn't think it was new. I thought it was pretty old. 1981. Have any of you seen this? Satan's Playground has Felissa Rose, Ellen Sandweiss from uh, Evil Dead, and Edwin Neal. This has a pretty cool kill in it, like one really cool kill, but this is not that good. I wanted to really like it, and it was kind of cool. The setting was cool, but this one is not that good. I wanted to like it more, but I didn't. And it's mainly the story. The story is just really stupid. And it's like trying to combine way too much stuff. So, Satan's Playground, I would say enter at your own risk with this one. But yeah, I had a great cast. Some girl eat cheddar goblin macaroni. Yeah, I would say skip it. It's not good. It's not a good one. Let's see. Have any of you seen this one? Frostbiter? This is a trauma movie. Yeah, it's called Frostbiter. It's pretty awesome. Like if you like it's got some some fun practical effects and some cheesy like gore in it. It's kind of reminiscent a little bit of Evil Dead. Um, but this one's a lot of fun. It's kind of funny too. Well, it is funny, but yeah. Peter Dinklage as the new Toxie. I'm willing to give it a chance, but I don't know. I feel like it's hard to remake Toxie because part of the reason it's so good is like it was during that time in the 80s where everything was fluorescent. Like all the clothes were like neon clothes and it just I don't know. I feel like it fit in more in the 80s because that's when people were really like talking back then. I remember as a kid, people were talking a lot about like toxic waste dumps and like environmental stuff. You know, people talk about that stuff now, but it feels like it's not as widespread as it was back then. I don't know. I'll watch it, but I guess my expectations are pretty low at this point for that. But yeah, Frostbiter. Definitely check this one out if you get a chance. It's like I said, it's a little bit, in the vein of Evil Dead. And it's just kind of silly cheese. What is the best trauma movie? I don't know. I like a lot of them. I like Poultrygeist, this one, um, the Toxic Avenger movies. I like those. Terror Firmer. Um, have any of you seen this? Oh, this is a good one for this stream. This is it's called Delivery. Delivery. Oh man, you did miss the pizza. But I can tell you this. It pretty much yeah, Bloodhook's awesome. Sergeant Kabuki Man too. Um, the pizza was pretty much just like your average frozen pizza. It wasn't anything too special. It wasn't bad. Um, the crust was really crispy. Um, but it honestly like if you gave somebody that pizza and they ate it, they could pick like 10 different frozen pizzas that it would taste like Red Baron or, you know, but I wasn't really sure what to expect with that pizza. I was hoping that it would like set itself apart, but it really didn't. It was pretty basic, but it wasn't bad. I mean, if you get frozen pizzas ever, I mean, it wasn't bad, but it's pretty much just like any frozen pizza. I was hoping for a bit more on that. I love Bloodhook. I think that one's a really fun one. How close is to cafeteria pizza? I think it's probably like school cafeteria or just like a random cafeteria. It doesn't taste like a school pizza. Like if you lived in the US and you had school pizzas in the 80s, it doesn't taste like that. Well, maybe kind of. It's probably pretty close to cafeteria pizza. I say try it. Apparently, it's a Kroger exclusive. So I don't know if you live around a Kroger or a Kroger owned chain like Ralph's. Um, but it is a Kroger exclusive. So like Walmart doesn't have it. Yeah, Ben, I really like Bloodhook and people make fun of me because I love it. Like I'll watch that anytime. This movie here does has any have any of you seen it? It's called Delivery and it's about this pizza delivery man that kills people. I think you're right. Fry's is owned by Kroger, so they should have it. They have cheese ones and they have pepperoni. So, I got the cheese one because I don't eat pepperoni. Um, and my friend got the pepperoni and he reviewed it on his channel. So I told him I was going to get the cheese one. But this movie is about a killer delivery man, a killer pizza delivery man. And I don't eat meat either. Awesome. I don't eat meat either. And it's pretty slow, but when he starts killing people, it's not bad. It's pretty good, but I think more people are probably not going to like this one than do like it, but it has some good effects in it, and a friend of mine actually worked on the effects, so that was one of the reasons why I bought this one. And I mean, Killer Pizza Man, how can you go wrong with that? But if you have a chance to watch it, maybe check it out. But I think more people are probably not going to like this one than are. But when he starts killing people, it gets good. But there's a whole lot of like garbage you got to go through to get to that point, and it's like really long. It felt really long. This DVD I got on eBay for pretty cheap. Um, Frostbiter I got on eBay for pretty cheap because I don't know if Amazon has this one. Um, this one I found in a thrift store for like 49 cents. um, a lot of times I'll find titles and then I'll look them up on eBay and and then I'll wait until I find like a really cheap copy. But this next one you'll all know, Halloween Kills. I just rewatched this one last night. Um, I really like this movie. I know it's kind of a mixed bag, but a lot of fun. It was fun to revisit this one. This one I got at Walmart. I'm hearing like all the controversy going on right now about the Halloween Steelbook at Best Buy. Apparently they never had it and it was just sold out or whatever. But um, I really enjoyed this, and I enjoyed 2018 also, and I am looking forward to Halloween Ends, and I almost hope it doesn't end. Because I was thinking about this today, like they always say movies that say like the final chapter or the end, they never end. So I'm hoping that I mean, because I could watch these forever. Good, bad, ugly. I mean, I'll watch these. Yeah, I agree. I think she would have been cool. I know like one person that got the Steelbook also. I don't There's no Best Buy around me. I mean, I'd have to go like 45 minutes away and I'm not going to go all the way out there and then they wouldn't even have it. That's just a waste. That's a waste of gas. I have a Jeep Wrangler and it's like a gas hog. um so yeah, Halloween Kills. Fun times. Um This is one somebody actually sent me this, and this movie is awesome. It's called Dead End. This one I should put this one on my underrated gems from beyond the grave. Um, but Dead End is a fun one. It takes place on Christmas, and it's got some good creepy moments in it, and it's also funny. It's also kind of funny, and the cast is awesome. It has Ray Wise, who has been in a ton of stuff. Um, Twin Peaks is like one of the big ones, and Lynn. Is it Lynn Shay? Is that her full last name? Ray Wise. Yeah, Lynn Shay. She's hilarious, and this movie is just if you haven't seen Dead End, I highly recommend this one. It's a fun watch for sure, and creepy. Has some good creepy moments in it, and also some funny stuff in it too. Lynn Shay is good in everything. So that one was one I watched. Let's see. I watched a couple movies with this guy in them. These aren't really horror. This guy, Robert Bronzy. He looks like Charles Bronson. This one is Escape from Death Block 13. It's like a well, framed, locked up, out for revenge, kind of like B a B movie of like a prison movie, prison revenge movie. If you like that kind of thing, it's you probably enjoy it. It wasn't bad. This one was also not bad, The Gardener. It's another one with him in it. It really is Charles Bronson, he never left us. Charles Bronson from beyond the grave. You know what's funny is this guy, this Robert Bronzy guy, I met him at Texas Frightmare Weekend, and he was such a nice guy. He was so nice that it almost made me wanna buy all of his movies because of how nice he was. This one is more of like a home invasion thriller, and, I liked it. I do like the Death Wish movies. So those movies oh, this one here, this is a hidden gem. Um, this is a hidden gem right here. Low. I watched this, I didn't know what to expect from it at all. This is like a demon, um, and I was hoping it ended up being really good, but initially, the reason why I wanted to buy this was because I thought that this was gonna be like a puppet or something, um, and I thought it would be like like a small creature kind of a thing, but it's actually like, a person in a costume, like, but not bad, like, it looks good, like, the demon looks good, you can see. This is like a crazy, like, twisted love story, and, that sounds like it wouldn't be any good, and at first, when I started watching this, I was like, "Is this gonna be something I hate?" But I really liked it. I don't know if I've ever seen another movie like it. It was a good watch. I recommend it. I recommend this one. Robert Bronzy is Hungarian. I don't know where he's from, but he's not from the US. I know he's from out of the country. The demon from Low does look like the creatures in The Descent. But Low, this was a really fun watch. Um is what bloody? This? Low? This isn't terribly bloody. I think there was some blood in it, but it's got some good like creature makeup. Um, this one, this one is a Phil Herman. Low isn't terribly gory, no. It's I guess I don't know how to describe it, but you need Charles Bronson to come back to New York City now. Hey, Chud City. This one I watched, it's a Phil Herman movie. This was put out by the Sleaze Box. I don't know if you're familiar with their movies, but they're pretty sleazy generally. I like Phil Herman's like shot on video stuff, and this was okay. It was kind of it's like an anthology, um, like a horror anthology, and like just various people get killed in this, but there's like a ton of sex in this too. So if you like sleaze, check this out, I guess. But it's all right. Hey, Vargas Vault, Horror Man Cave. Hey, Eric, I showed them the Teddy from Demonic Toys. Um, this one was a trip, man. I watched this one. This is a massacre video release called Flesh Contagium. And this one, it's a film by Lorenzo Lapori. Um, and this movie was written during the first Italian lockdown of the pandemic. So yeah, so it's kind of like got some political shit in this, but it's not a bad movie at all. It was surprisingly like bleak and dark, but it does have some kind of political shit in there, and there's like some like I don't know, this girl, she keeps getting raped. It's like I don't know, man. I enjoyed this movie. Don't get me wrong. I did like this movie, but I wasn't. I was expecting like okay, so this guy. It's supposed to be in this post-apocalyptic thing. It does look like it's from the 70s. Um, this is for this pandemic. It was written during the first Italian. This is an Italian film. It was written during the first Italian lockdown of the pandemic, before they even had a vaccine or anything. And so in this movie, the people that got the vaccines, like this guy, he has a growth coming out of his back, and it's hilarious. It's really cool. Like, I don't know, man. It's a weird one, and it gets really bleak, and that girl gets raped a ton. And I'm not like, I'm not one of those people that likes rape revenge all that much and rapey movies. But anyway, Flesh Contagium. I was hoping it was going to be more like people's faces melting off and stuff, but I don't think nobody's face melted off, but I was I was kind of surprised. I felt like it was the production value I thought was really good. The setting was really cool. Like you really believed they were in a apocalyptic, situation. But and these guys looked cool too. They had these like yellow vinyl suits and gas masks and stuff. And this movie was enjoyable, but it wasn't really what I expected. But yeah, Flesh Contagium. Oh yeah. The Wee Nerds. Is that you, Daryl, or is that Annie? Or is it both of you? You know what else I got from Massacre Video is I think it's a Brian Pollan movie called Fetus. I haven't watched that one yet. Have any of you seen that? Fetus? Brian Pollan's Fetus? The last Brian Pollan movie I watched, I thought I was gonna vomit. It was Bone Sickness, and it was a really good movie, man. Heavy on the gore, but I seriously thought I was gonna vomit at the beginning of that movie. Yeah, this was a trippy movie. It like held my attention the whole time, and it was just like all this unexpected shit. But yeah, it the warning here is it does get a little rapey. Okay, so this one, I saw this one here, Severed Forest of the Dead. It's like about these zombies. It's about these people who like are doing genetic testing, this logging company. They've got a genetic testing thing going on in their company, and they and this guy gets cut. This guy get cut he gets cut, and then the sap from this genetic tree goes in his blood, and they turn into zombies. People turn into zombies. I really liked the setting in this one. Because it was in the woods, and that was cool. Um, and some of the effects were cool, but it wasn't anything to write home about. It was kind of just like I don't know. I felt like it was just kind of a generic zombie movie. Not terrible, but nothing to write home about. Um, tree zombies, yeah. Well, the trees don't turn into zombies, but if their genetic sap gets in your blood. That's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. Genetic sap zombies. Yeah. Anyway, that's severed. Let's see what else. Oh, this one. I like this guy's movies. This isn't really horror. It's more of a disaster flick, but there's a lot of crazy stuff that happens in it, and it's Cyclone. It was too middle of the road. The Teen Wolf Show. Hey, Michael. If it gets rapey, you'll pass. Yeah, it's really rapey. That one, Flesh Contagium. Right. Um, this movie is called Cyclone, and it is more of a disaster flick, but it's by Rene Cardona Jr. And I like his films. This one was one I hadn't seen. I like his films. He does like I don't know what you'd call them. I just like his movies. He's a famous Mexican filmmaker. But anyway, this is obviously it's about a cyclone that hits, and then these people get stranded out in the ocean, and then there's sharks in the water, and then they run out of food, and like all this crazy stuff starts happening. They start cutting people up to use them as bait, and like it's a good movie. It's definitely a good movie. Not really horror, but I guess it's got some horror elements to it, but so yeah, Cyclone. Here's the back of it. I got this one for like $2 on oldies.com. Um, I liked it. I liked it. This is like back in the 70s when they made like movies that like crazy stuff happened. And but yeah, there's sharks in the water and like I don't know. And they do a lot of talking about they might have to eat people and all this stuff. So Amityville Cyclone Massacre. Did he do Beaks? I guess I didn't realize he did Beaks. I like that one too. There's a box set. Somebody came out with a Cardona Jr. box set that I would really like to get. I think it had like 3 films in it or something. And then there were 2 Mexican films that I think Vinegar Syndrome released that I wanted to get. One of them I have, but it's the Mexican DVD. So it's not there's no subtitles. So I don't I don't know exactly what's happening when I watch it. But that one's called Cemetery of Terror. And then the other one I think was called Don't Panic and Grave Robbers. I do love my Amy loves her Mexicans. I do love the Mexican people. Amityville Ouija Clown Shark, Amityville Bigfoot, and Amityville Karen. Aren't those the movies Cool Duder's making? Did anybody ever see that first one he made? That one sounded kind of decent. Scream Bloody Murder. I don't know what's up with all these other random movies he's making at 16. I think there are 16 of them. Eric, did you ever see that movie Delivery about the pizza delivery guy? It's okay. This movie's okay. It's good when he starts killing people, but it just takes like 100 years for him to get there. But delivery, it's called delivery. We deliver in 30 minutes or your killing is free. And I also talked about this one, Eric. Go away. Oh my God, 2 hours long of Amityville movies. I love Stewart. I love Santo and Lucha movies, and it's hard for me to find them. Um, my buddy Bones, who was on here earlier, he sent me a couple of them that were on like a double disc set, and I've seen a bunch of those Santo movies. I don't think most people here know them unless they're a fan of like foreign movies or whatever. But I don't know if Cool Duder has his mouth wide open. Yeah, Frostbite's fun. It's just like fun, cheesy goodness. It's a good trauma movie. Like, I think probably my favorite trauma movies would be like this one. I like The Toxic Avenger a lot. I like Poultrygeist. Um, Christmas Evil was a trauma movie. Ben, yeah, you do. It is very slow that he loses his mind. He does very slowly loses his mind in this one. It, like I said, it's good once it gets going, but Poultrygeist is crazy. That's just like fun, gross. I haven't watched Trauma's War. I have it, but I've never watched it. I don't, generally speaking, I don't really like war movies. So that's just, I just haven't watched it. But this movie's a trip, dude. Cyclone. At one point, a dog gets killed in this movie, and I freaked out. And I was like, I want everyone in this film to die. You know, I'll have to check it out. I think I've got a tape of it. Yeah, Flesh Contagium. I gotta watch Fetus. Hey, Jason. I have Santo and Blue Demon with the Wolfman and Dracula. I have the one Santo and the Invasion of the Martians. I have that one too. I like that one. I like those movies. I have a hard time finding them. I would love to have them on VHS, but that's nearly impossible. You're going to pay a ton of money for those Santo movies on VHS. How did he use those boglins and not get like in trouble? Come here. Look, here's Mingo. Mingo. Mingo likes horror, don't you, Mingo? Oh, they did? I figured they would have to. I need to get some more stuff, some more full moon stuff. I like to watch. Oh, some other stuff I watched. I rewatched The Evil Bong. That movie is fun. And I also watched, for the first time, I watched Baby Oopsie. And that movie was so hilarious. I freaking loved it. That baby was so funny. And it drills into the head of that woman. It's funny. It is funny stuff. And that was on Tubi, but I thought it was supposed to be like a wasn't it supposed to be like an episode, like they were gonna do episodes of it or something? I don't know, but that movie was hilarious. It's on Tubi right now. Yeah, I've seen Dolly Dearest. That's an enjoyable one. It's a funny one. I saw that as a kid. Baby Oopsie. Yeah, I need to get one of those Baby Oopsie dolls from Full Moon. And another one I need, I wanna start getting some of the Puppet Master replicas. 6 Shooter's my favorite puppet. My favorite puppet. But yeah, Baby Oopsie, that was hilarious. It was so funny. That was some seriously funny stuff. I cracked up when I was watching that. Yeah, they have several full moon things on Tubi. That's where I rewatched Evil Bong because I don't have that. Um, um, People Under the Stairs. Yeah, I love People Under the Stairs. That movie creeped me out as a kid. I remember me and my sister watched it. Love you too, Eric. Thanks for joining in. Yeah, maybe I will. Maybe I will stop by. People Under the Stairs is creepy for sure. Mingo just got a haircut, so he's all like slick. He's not shaggy. So yeah, what do you guys think? You think I should do like one of these every few weeks or like once a month or something like that? But we could talk about like everything I've watched and or like other, movies or whatever. I'm going to see Scream tomorrow. I can't wait for that. Full Moon's too highbrow. A Death Central, he's on Facebook as Eric Bindel, Bindel. Am I going to see Scream by myself? No, me and one of my friends that I've been friends with since I was 11 years old, we are going to go see it. I don't know if her husband's going to come with us or not, but she and I are going to go see it tomorrow. Thanks, Ben. Yeah, I actually had this idea like well over a year ago, maybe 2 years ago. Um, and I couldn't get the stupid live stream stuff to work on here. So I gave it up. And then all that, like, child stuff with YouTube started going down, the COPPA. So I just, like, threw in the towel on it. So I'm glad I revisited it because I have been wanting to do this pizza and a movie thing for a while. So I'll like try to do it, somewhat regularly if I can figure out you know, how often people want to do this. I'll do it. I don't know if I'd be able to do it every single week, but like every couple of weeks or something. I'm trying to avoid like all stuff scream related till I see it. Baby oopsie, I'm telling you what, that's some funny stuff. It's so dumb, but yeah, funny. Bad, but good. Now I like rewatching Evil Bong on Tubi. I've not ever seen the sequels, and I kind of would like to get the box set so I can watch them all because it was fun. I'm sure the others are fun too. And I also need the sequels for Ginger Dead Man because I like that one too. I enjoy a lot of full moon stuff too. Have any of you guys seen Antlers? I've heard a couple people say they really enjoyed it, but I've not really heard that many people talk about it. That's one I wanted to see, and also Black Friday. So yeah, tell me what you guys think of that. That's true. I don't know. I don't think he directed it, but I think he was involved with the production somehow. Maybe a producer or something, or an executive producer. Those two are good, but nothing crazy. Would she bitch about Baby Oopsie, or does she not like full moon movies? It's hilarious. That reminds me, I need to message Allie. Remember Allie, Michael, that when we were all on Freaky Girls Live, me and Allie picked the killer pinata. Allie would like Baby Oopsie. Bad Milo? No, I've not seen that one. Is it good? Killer Pinata was fun. Bad Milo. Okay, I'm gonna have to check that one out. Killer Pinata. It was a fun one. I like everything. I like a little bit of everything, like mainstream stuff, garbage stuff, and damn. You haven't seen it, but yeah, I like a little bit of everything. Sorry, I had to remove that person who was telling me to jerk off. um, yeah, I like a little bit of everything. Garbage stuff, fun gore, um, I guess you would call it like elitist stuff. I like a little bit of everything. Not everything, but like I do like a little bit of everything. Um, like I watched this one from the sleaze box and it was okay. Phil Herman does some fun stuff usually. And this one wasn't bad, but it was just more it was mostly sleaze and I was more interested in seeing kills and stuff than that. And that was this one, Before I Die, the sleaze box. So you know what you're getting into when you buy something from the sleaze box anyway. It was some of it was pretty funny, but Phil Herman did a good one, and he's done some other SO like shot on video stuff that's good. Thanksgiving and Killer Pinata are the only nutty movies they've reviewed. What are they reviewing these days? Like fluff stuff? Called Flick Vault. It has old Amicus movies. Huh. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, how often do you guys think I should do this? Mormozine. Thank you. Lots of 80s and mainstream. Well, I feel like, you know, I don't know. I guess when you review movies and stuff, the more mainstream movies you review, the more people are going to watch it. But this is the way I think is like I could review Scream and stuff tomorrow, but I feel like I don't know. There's so many people reviewing the stuff that's brand new. Like, do people really want to hear my opinion on that? Or that's why sometimes I talk about movies that not everybody else is talking about, just for something different, you know? Do it every 2 weeks or as often as I feel like it. That's true. Well, whatever I decide to do, I tried to schedule it and it wanted me to go through all kinds of crazy crap to put it on an actual schedule. So I just posted it in the community tab of my channel and also shared it on Instagram like um a week before and then a few days before and then today. So hopefully, you know, and spread the word. If you guys like this kind of stuff and you think and you know other people that might like it, feel free to share that stuff. I feel like review what you like regardless of or if popular or niche, people will find yeah, when I review indie you know what? That's true. When I review independent movies, those people usually befriend me. And so that's a really cool thing. Like I got some stuff from Marcus Cook, and it was because I had asked him I wanted to get in on a Blu-ray thing they were doing, and I thought I had missed out on it, and I told him when I got the Blu-ray, I was going to, I was gonna watch it or I was gonna review it on my YouTube channel, and he sent me, like, a DVD copy of the film with a hand-painted cover and everything, and I guess he does that for people, like, he'll paint the covers, hand paint them and stuff, and that was really cool, and if I hadn't reached out and said, "Hey, I'm gonna review it on my channel when I get the Blu-ray," like, he sent me, like, several movies a bunch of stuff from him. The Granny, I've not seen it, but I know of it. I might have the VHS. You should review Serena's movie. I should. I have that. I have that somewhere up in my room. I should review it. And that guy, I like his movies. Brad Twigg. He did Killer Camp Out and Wrestle Massacre, and he's got a bunch of movies he's made at this point. I should review Serena's movie. I've not watched it. I've got it up there somewhere, but I've not watched it. Hey, Jason. So if you just joined or you joined in late, I earlier I ate a couple pieces of the Chuck E. Cheese frozen pizza because I'm going to try to do this every couple of weeks or 4 weeks or something like that. Pizza and a movie. I'm going to get a pizza, going to eat pizza, talk about how good it is or not good it is, and then we're going to talk movies. Um, so I got the Chuck E. Cheese frozen pizza from Kroger. So Kroger stores, it's exclusive to Kroger, and I tried it, and I got the cheese pizza, and it was okay. It wasn't anything to write home about, but it wasn't bad either. It basically tastes like your average frozen pizza. So, thanks for joining in, Jason. I wasn't sure how much longer I was even going to do this because I went through the stack of films that I watched, and we've just been kind of talking about other films and people asking me questions and stuff like that. And I'm really excited to like see you guys in the chat because I haven't done one of these in so long that we haven't communicated like this. So I always enjoy this kind of thing. I always enjoy the live streams because it's live communication. Whereas if I make a video, it's just back and forth commenting or whatever. Or if you guys follow me on Instagram, we can always chat on there too. How about Your Next? Yes, I love that movie. Your Next. That's a great movie. Brad had to pull Death Board because of a possible lawsuit. Was it too close to Witchboard? That 80s movie with Tawny Katane. Jason, what have you been up to? I watched a little bit of you guys' stream earlier tonight from last night, I guess. The Super Slash Bros. Depends on what you want from it. Popular movies will bring eyes, but lesser known movies will bring the real ones. Yeah, you're right, Death Central. I just review like whatever I think that maybe other people might not know about so that it can kind of spread the word for something different because as a horror fan, I've been a horror fan for so long and I've seen so many movies that it's really exciting for me to hear of something someone else thinks is really good that I've never heard of. So that's what I like to try to talk about is movies that not everybody's heard of, but for people who've been horror fans for years and years and years, you run out of stuff to watch. Horror Devil, Horror DVD. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, Jason, you do the same thing. The movie with the bugs that go into people's bodies, I think it is Night of the Creeps. Um, well, there's a bunch of there's like no, I think that is Night of the Creeps. Yeah, and also too, like we're now in an age where like it used to be if you wanted to make movies, you had to live in California, you had to have a budget, you had to have a big team of people. And now you can make movies wherever you live. You can use your phone, you can edit it on a computer and you can upload it to YouTube. So pretty much anybody can see your film that wants to see it. So and now there's so many people making their own things that sometimes it's hard to sort of single out the stuff that's going to be enjoyable to other people. At least for that's what I think anyway. And some of the and see some of the independent movies now that they come from a studio anyway, a lot of them, and they have a big budget. Um so it's kind of nice to see something that, a small group of people put together. Sometimes I like low budget more also, and the reason I like low budget more is because they typically use practical effects, and I really don't like CG. I don't like it. I'll deal with it if it's there, if they do like some practical effects, but they can't do everything practical. Like I get that. Um, but that's one of the reasons why I like low budget. Where are you at? Mormozine, where are you at? I'm in central Ohio and we're supposed to get snow, I think tomorrow evening. Drinking good old Captain Morgan. I've drank my fair share of Captain Morgan in my day. With the kids going to prom. Branson, Missouri. Oh, okay. Yeah, they use it too much and then or they don't get good quality CGI. Like, if they use CGI that's decent, like Jurassic Park used really good, CGI. Some of it was CGI, some of it was practical, but or they could use it, like, to enhance the practical, but instead, it always ends up looking like cartoons and all that kinda crap. It's supposed to start there around 3. Where are you at, Jason? Are you in Michigan? I can't remember. I do. I wanna sled off my porch. One year, we got a bunch of snow, and I made a snow ramp and sledded off the porch. Oh, you're in Maryland, okay. Yeah, I hope it snows. We have had no snow around here. So what are you guys doing tonight besides watching me? Yeah, aren't you in did you say you're in Quebec? They get a ton up there. You're in Louisiana. You've seen snow twice in your life and you're 40. He probably did. Michigan usually gets a fair amount. You're gonna watch some Dollar Tree movies. I've got some Dollar Tree movies that um, I need to watch too. You're going to online school to learn filmmaking and business. You want to make PG rated horror movies. Sweet. Any of the movies that I talked about earlier, had have you guys seen all those? I know some of you said you hadn't seen Frostbiter, but I need to go through my DVDs and like get some out that like I'm probably not going to watch and like either sell them or donate them or something because I've got way too much. You're just wondering what you'll do with your channel. The studios are striking your butt left and right, even though you edit your stuff enough. Hmm. I probably will go pick some more movies I haven't watched yet and watch those. Is probably all I'm going to do. But I'm probably going to go here in a couple minutes because I feel like I'm losing my voice. So yeah, let me know if you like this kind of thing. I'll do it again in another few weeks and um we can hang out and talk about more movies and I'll try another pizza. It probably won't be frozen though. But yeah, I'm excited. I saw some people on here who follow me on Instagram, and that was fun. And seen some faces or some people who've been around forever, like from the beginning of my channel, and some newer people. So this has been cool. So yeah, if you have Instagram, go to Instagram and follow me on at Amy's Autopsy Report. It's not delivery, it's Digiorno. I know you have been here for a while, Death Central. There's a movie Mayor. um, Zachary's been around here for a while too, and Horrific Nightmares. And Michael, the mayor, has been around here for a long time too. Um, Frogs, Frogs is hilarious. Um, well, I appreciate you guys. I've had a good time with you all. And like I said, if you have Instagram, follow me over there at Amy's Autopsy Report, and you can see what I'm doing most of the time, what movies I'm watching, and all of that. But I've had a good time with you guys. Um, you don't have IG. Everybody's on there though. Fine. You might have to find what to do. Yeah. It's not hard to join. It's kind of like people post pictures and you can follow them and see their posts and, I like it personally. I like it better than Facebook because Instagram is just more fun. Whereas Facebook, there's a lot of like garbage, negative posts and like political crap. And like, I'm not on social media to talk about that stuff because I'm sure no one gives a shit about my opinion on the politics of the world. So that's why I like Instagram because there's a lot of people who, are on YouTube, they're artists, they're musicians, they're just interested in sharing with other people, stuff they're up to. And that's why I prefer Instagram. So thanks, guys, for joining me. I really enjoyed it. I'm going to do this again soon, and I will, update on my YouTube channel as well as on Instagram when I'm going to do the next one. And I will probably put it in the community tab here on YouTube because some people did seem to see it there. So, anyway, I really appreciate you guys. Thanks a lot for checking this out. And, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.